Welcome to Concrete Block, the podcast where we dive into the latest news and current events from around the world. We're starting off with a significant development in international relations, as China and North Korea have renewed their ties, complicating the U.S. response to Kim's nuclear program. Chinese President Xi Jinping and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un have reaffirmed their alliance while sidestepping tensions over North Korea's nuclear ambitions. This move comes as North Korea has been expanding its nuclear arsenal and unveiling new facilities, including a recent nuclear bomb fuel plant. Experts say China's approach reflects a shift in priorities, with Beijing now downplaying the issue of North Korea's nuclear weapons program in order to prioritize improving bilateral relations. However, this could also create a dilemma for Xi, as it may prompt U.S. allies like South Korea and Japan to strengthen their security relations with Washington. The renewed alliance between China and North Korea has significant implications for regional and global security, with both countries seeking to expand their influence and challenge the existing world order. The U.S. faces a growing challenge in responding to an increasingly confident, nuclear-armed North Korea. As we continue to monitor this developing story, it's clear that the complex web of international relations is becoming even more intricate. We'll be keeping a close eye on how this situation unfolds and what it means for global stability. We'll be right back with more of today's top news on Concrete Block. Welcome back to Concrete Block. We're diving into a fascinating story about the future of energy and transportation. General Motors has made some significant announcements regarding its GM Energy division, which aims to expand the company's business beyond transportation and into the realm of grid management. Now, let's break it down. GM has introduced V2G support, or vehicle-to-grid technology, which enables electric vehicles to act as batteries that can power homes and help balance the grid during peak hours. This is a game changer for EV owners who can potentially save money on their energy bills while supporting the grid. But that's not all. GM has also partnered with Peak Energy to develop sodium-ion batteries specifically designed for energy storage systems. These batteries are expected to be 20% less expensive to maintain than current options and can operate within a wider temperature range. This could be a major breakthrough in making energy storage more efficient and cost-effective. Additionally, GM is working with Redwood Materials to deploy repurposed battery packs as energy storage solutions. This not only reduces waste, but also provides a new revenue stream for the company. The potential applications are vast, from powering homes to supporting businesses during peak hours. It's worth noting that while these developments hold great promise, there are still significant regulatory and technical hurdles to overcome before we can see widespread adoption. Industry standards need to be established, and government support will be crucial in making this vision a reality. As we consider the future of energy and transportation, it's clear that companies like GM are pushing the boundaries of what's possible. While there are challenges ahead, the potential benefits of V2G technology and advanced energy storage solutions are undeniable. Welcome back to the Concrete Block. As we wrap up today's show, we're going to dive into a developing story that's making headlines around the world. Reports have surfaced that Israel may have crossed a red line by monitoring high-ranking U.S. government officials, including U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and several officials from the U.S. Department of Defense. This alleged spying has led to a reclassification of Israel's status in the eyes of the U.S. government, sparking a crisis of confidence between Washington and Tel Aviv. Now, I want to emphasize that these are just allegations at this point, and we need to be cautious not to jump to conclusions. However, if true, this could have significant implications for the already strained relationship between the two nations. The timing of this revelation is also noteworthy, coming as it does amidst the ongoing conflict between Israel and Iran, as well as tensions with Lebanon. Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan has weighed in on the situation, stating that Israel's attacks on Syria and Lebanon pose a threat not just to those countries, but also to Turkey. Erdogan has been a vocal critic of Israel's actions, calling for international pressure to be brought to bear on the Israeli government. It's essential to approach this story with a nuanced perspective, recognizing the complexities at play in the region. We must consider the various interests and motivations of all parties involved, including the US, Israel, Turkey, and Iran. As we strive to understand the situation, it's crucial to separate fact from speculation and avoid taking sides. The international community is watching this situation closely, and it remains to be seen how events will unfold. One thing is certain, however, the Middle East is a region of immense importance and volatility, and developments there can have far-reaching consequences for global stability. That's all for today's Concrete Block. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay informed.